A man floats above a mountain slope, eyes closed, listening to birdsong. He is not meditating for peace. He is stalling, because at the bottom of this climb waits a village that no longer exists. This is Master Yi's homecoming, and why a warrior this fast still cannot outrun one walk up a hill. He lands. Clear skies today. Worth noticing. Dusting off his robe, he finds a few fallen hairs, mostly black, a couple white, like wild silk. How long has it been? He keeps walking, past trees that stand still now, past lilies curling brown at the edges. A voice calls out, "Didn't expect to see anyone up here." An old farmer approaches. Yi bows. "Save your etiquette for the monks," she says. "Those swords aren't for weeds. What brings you here?" "Good day for a hike," he says. "Training, huh? Noxus coming back so soon?" "Remember Noxus, the empire that burned this countryside years ago. This is their handiwork Yi is climbing toward. Where the sun sets once, it will again," he answers. An old proverb. She laughs, then asks a favor. Her takin has wandered off, tangled somewhere on this cursed mountain. Would he mind helping an old woman first? He obliges. They find the beast bound by vines that tighten with every struggle. Yi kneels. "You think this mountain is cursed?" "Something unspiritual happened here," she says, nodding at the summit. "Without magic, the land takes what it needs. Were it my choice, I'd burn whatever's up there." She has no idea how close she is to the truth. Yi draws two short blades. The vines shrink from the steel. He closes his eyes and whispers two names in the old tongue of his ancestors. Imai, fair. The vines fall away. The farmer chases her freed, taken downhill, laughing, never getting to ask her real question. What is he training for? The war is over. He does not look back. Not anymore. An hour later, he reaches what used to be a village. This is Wuju. This was home. Broken beams lie tangled in the same corrupting vines. A whole settlement erased in one act of chemical fire by an empire that could not stand defiance. Somewhere under this rubble is his parents' forge. He does not look for it. Too much to grieve, not enough daylight. He walks the burial grounds instead, resting a hand on every sword hilt driven into the earth. Wuju honors your memory. May your name be remembered. By dusk, his voice is worn thin, and 3 graves remain. The first is marked by a rusted hammer. He sets down a peach. "Master Doran, this is from Wukong. He couldn't make the trip, but he wanted you to have his favorite fruit. Here is something worth sitting with. Yi lost every teacher, every parent, everyone in this village in a single afternoon, and instead of vanishing into that loss, he built a family from what remained. A vastaya named Kong challenged him to duel after duel until Yi finally stood up straight again. He named him Wukong, gave him a staff, gave him what Wuju once gave Yi, a reason to keep training instead of grieving alone. 2 graves remain, guarded by golden sheaths. Imai, fair. I hope you're enjoying the warmth." He slides his twin short swords home into his parents' grave sheaths. They fit perfectly. He kneels. "May your wisdom continue to guide me." Then he lifts his helmet, 7 lenses catching the dusklight, and remembers a garden of lilies that grew here before the screams, before poison turned the land's own magic against it. He puts it on, and the world fractures into what only he can see. Spirits, trapped in these vines the way the takin was trapped below, weakening with every season. What's left behind is corrupted, or getting there. He used to cry like they do. That was a long time ago. He draws his ringed blade. This is why his kit feels the way it does in the game, every dash arriving before you register the strike. He crosses the burial ground in a blur, and by the time you see him again, he is already still. The vines collapse one by one. He sits to watch it happen. The spirits stop crying. They sing. Peach blossoms bloom where corruption choked the ground. For one moment, something close to a smile. He digs through his bag for a thin reed pen and a scroll covered in old marks. Numbers, crossed out, 60, 54, 41. He adds today's mark, and beneath it, 30 days between clearings. He knows what that countdown is really counting toward. Someday the vines will win faster than he can cut them back, and he will have to burn what remains of his home for good. But not now. Not yet. So a man floats above a mountain slope, stalling before a climb he has made more times than he can count because everyone he ever loved waits at the bottom of it, and a promise he keeps making to himself. Not yet.